How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking a look at Monsters. This is Season 2, Episode 4, and this one's entitled ReRun. The episode originally came out October 22nd, 1989. It was directed by John Auerbach and stars Mark Nasser, Kaye Ballard, Mitchell Whitfield, and Rachel James. And this is a fun little episode, definitely airing more on the sitcom-y side of things. If you guys like episodes like All in a Day's Work, or Satan in the Suburbs especially, this episode kind of has a similar feel behind it. And all three of these episodes feel like they could inhabit the same world. And we do get some fun, dumb celebrity jokes in here. So if you want a funny little goofy episode that doesn't take itself too seriously, then you'll definitely like this. And me, as I've said before, I'm not near as big a fan as of the comedic episodes, and I kind of wish that this had done some things a little bit different, you know? The episode was called ReRun. I was hoping this would be about TV culture and following shows that you like, you know, but it's really more just because it has a TV celebrity in it. And then with this dead celebrity coming back and visiting this random girl in small town America, I'm like, that could be a cool, creepy ghost story. But no, it doesn't do that. We are firmly in sitcom territory, and we are dealing with like sitcom logic, you know, where the dead celebrity's back and just living with this girl, and the guy's like, he shouldn't be here. He's supposed to be dead. And you're like, yeah, that's, are we gonna make a bigger deal out of this? We gotta call someone, right? But it has that sitcom-y feel. It's not what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for more of the scarier side of things. And having, like I said, 2 episodes before that kind of feel like they're all in the same world, it is getting a little samey, and it's not what I'm really here for. But putting all that aside, I know that it's funny, and I know some people really do like this stuff. So if you like Monsters being a sitcom, then you'll like this one. Not my cup of tea, but I know some people will have fun with it, and I can't say it's bad either. You know, it's just not my preference. But let's go ahead and talk a bit about the plot. Again, no major spoilers, but I do want to break down and analyze things and, you know, talk about the episode in more specifics, but I'll be avoiding ruining the ends. Anyway, we open up. There's actually a really fun visual gag for the first shot here. It's this poster of a celebrity the girl really likes, and then this nerdy guy, her study buddy, slides in, and he like eclipses the celebrity. A good visual metaphor that she's upset with who's really around her, and she wishes she was in the company of this celebrity she idolizes. What they're studying is there's this Native American tribe that believes in spirit animals, and apparently they smoke mushrooms when they want to see their spirit animal. Now that being said, I always thought you just ate the mushrooms and you smoked other things, but I don't know much about drugs, so whatever. They're studying, and she gets distracted by her poster of a celebrity, and they talk a bit about him. The guy thinks he was just a bad actor, but the girl thinks he was really cool. But none of this should matter because the celebrity is dead. But she actually has a story about him. You see, the girl actually ran into the celebrity once randomly. He gave her his ring from the show and told her something, but she's keeping what he said a secret. And I do like this idea, because sometimes people will tell you these like weird out of nowhere stories with huge moments, and you hear them from people and you have to go, okay, how much of that was true? And I kind of wish it relied more on that element of things, because, you know, when you talk about celebrities and you talk about big things, things do get a little murky sometimes, but that's, again, not where the episode dwells. This is all 100% real. Well, later on that night, she's alone in bed, and the celebrity visits her and kisses her. He's back from the dead somehow, and he is with her. Now, when I saw this, I'm like, that's actually kind of creepy. And when you set up earlier that, like, she has this weird story about him and it sounds fake, I thought we were going into like this weird celebrity obsession territory where you didn't know how far gone this girl was in this fantasy about him. That could have been a really good story. But no, again, this is all just real. And the study buddy comes back and the guy's just standing there. Now, we do get some good humor out of him being a really big, out-of-touch celebrity, where he talks about, like, oh, I only eat baby food so my body doesn't work as hard and I don't age as fast. And then he believes that little marshmallows were picked earlier because he thinks marshmallows are vegetables. There's some fun ideas in here, and he is kind of a fun, dumb idiot character. We get some humor out of him, but again, it is kind of weird that this guy goes to his friend's house, a dead person is just there, and he's like, he's supposed to be dead. And I'm like, how old is this girl supposed to be? Is she still in high school? Does she live with her parents? Because I think if a dead celebrity appeared in a high school girl's room, first thing I would do is tell her parents, and, it would probably be a big thing all over the news, but apparently it's just, this isn't supposed to happen. And then we get a scene where the study buddy goes to this celebrity's agent, and we get a bit of exposition, and yeah, this scene kind of does drag on a little bit too long. We get, again, more Hollywood humor out of the agent, and the agent's a fun enough character, but again, it disrupts the world because it was supposed to be like kids in small town America, and now we can just walk into the casting agent's office. I'm like, were these kids living in Hollywood? And he can just go in here, no problem. So it takes us out of the small house and into big Hollywood, and we lose a few points in believability. But again, maybe I'm overanalyzing things. It's supposed to be a comedy episode. We find out kind of the gist of what he's up to, and the study buddy will head back for a final battle. Won't spoil too much of the rest of the plot, but I will say, fun, bad special effects at the end of this one. The end of this one gets a little bit wacky, and I can approve of that. So overall, it's a good, silly episode, but I'm not the hugest fan of these silly episodes, and I just want a good, creepy one, But for what it is, and I know a lot of people will like it, if you want Monsters the sitcom, this is a good take of Monsters the sitcom. It's got some fun gags and a few good ideas in here, so again, I don't hate it, it's just not my cup of tea. But a fun little episode, I guess. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my Monsters playlist. If you guys want to see my reviews for the past episodes, you should be able to find those there. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.